Second grade, week 14, the moon. Teachers, your TEKS state, observe, describe, and record patterns of objects in the sky, including the appearance of the moon. What I have made is a model on the floor. Your kids are actually going to hold these moons in different positions. You're going to sit in the middle of the floor with a flashlight, and they're going to rotate around. Like it'll take 8 kids holding the moons, rotating around, the other kids on the outside of the circle looking at what they see. Then switch the kids so everybody gets to rotate a moon. You can see the different positions the moons are in. For example, we have one sitting over there in the half moon. If it's full white, it's going to be a full moon. Some of them, like right over here, you see a 3/4 moon. Right here at this one right here, if the light was shining on it right, you'd see that crescent. So just make sure that the kids always start with a new moon, which is going to be totally black, facing the earth so that you don't see it. And then you're going to end up with new moon, which is totally white, facing the earth. And just get an idea of what your patterns are and arrange the kids that way. It's not just going to be happenstance how the moon phases take place. They need to know that they're always in the same order and they always rotate in the same direction, and it goes around the earth at the same time. So I'm going to give you a few examples of what the moon should look like and what phase that is. Teachers, this is what new moon would look like if the light was shining on it from the flashlight. Then you wouldn't see any of this from Earth, and there's a little bit of glare coming around that white, so I'm going to tilt it this way. You would see that there is no light shining on it. As it begins to turn, you see the crescent, because that's all that the white part is you're seeing. And as that moon rotates, you'll see a half moon. You'll see a 3/4 moon. And eventually you're going to see full moon. And then it begins to wane off. So you're just going to see part of the moon, half moon, a crescent moon, back to new moon. So have the kids move around with the 8 moon models that I gave you until they understand that pattern. Then they need to draw them.